Lifewalker Upright is a new breakthrough technology for personal mobility. It's designed to enable the user to walk in an upright position, safe, secure, stable. Unlike traditional walkers and rollators, where the user is walking behind the device, bent over, and putting a lot of pressure on their hands and wrists and forearms, and walking behind the machine, almost chasing it, with not a great deal of stability. The Lifewalker enables the user to stand in the machine, inside the walker, in an upright position, supported by the adjustable armrests. It also has a large walking space so that when the user is positioned inside the walker, they can take long stepping strides without being impeded by the structure of the walker. Among the features that characterize the Lifewalker are the adjustable armrests. To adjust the height of the armrests on the Lifewalker, you simply pull the pin out of the hole on each side. That frees up the armrest to rise up and down. When using the pin in adjusting the height of the armrest, it has a little dimple here that compresses. That just keeps the pin from popping out once it's in. You insert the pin parallel to the ground so that it hits the other side of the walker. And as you can see, the dimple is now keeping the pin in place. There's a number-based guide here on the side that you can use to make sure that the two sides are at the same level, and also as a record for future reference. They're not calibrated to inches or any specific measurement. They're simply there as a guide. It's adjustable for users from 4'10" up to 6'2", which is my height. It also supports users up to 300 pounds. And I can show you that this platform is very stable and that the armrest will support my entire body weight should I choose to lift my legs up off the ground, such as this. The key thing in adjusting the height of the armrest is to make sure that when the user is inside and supported by the armrest, that there's no, that their shoulders are essentially parallel to the ground, that they're relaxed. You don't want them hunched up like that. And at the same time, you want it high enough that there's enough pressure on the forearms and their back and the elbow that it's actually providing support to the user. In a normal use position, it unweights the body weight by 19 to 25%. So it's providing support to the user that enables them to walk further with less effort and less stress, wear and tear on their body. By contrast, the Lifewalker transfers that pressure, that tension, that stress that's coming through the walker more uniformly throughout the body. Another important adjustable feature of the Lifewalker are the handholds. I happen to have them at a 10 and 2 position, but they can be moved to different positions depending upon the preference of the user. The Lifewalker also includes bicycle-style handbrakes that can be locked in position for additional security. The Lifewalker also features sit-to-stand handles that the user can use to help sit down from the walker or stand up from the walker. Key is the braking. When the user is using the sit-to-stand, the brake should be in a locked position so that the walker won't move as they're sitting or standing. But the sit-to-stand handles enable the user to rise from a chair and then move up into the armrest standing position, releasing the brakes, and they're on their way. The Lifewalker features 8-inch wheels with rubber tires, as well as independent suspension on all 4 wheels that provides additional stability and support as the user transfers over uneven surfaces. The Lifewalker is collapsible. It folds down into a compact size that enables the user to either put it in the trunk of a car or easily stow it in a closet or some space that they want. And as you'll see, it stands on its own so that it can be set aside for storage. To fold the Lifewalker, you start by turning the hand grips to the down position so that they are out of the way when it's being folded. Next step is that you pull the pins and let the armrest drop all the way down. To release the crossbars of the Lifewalker, put your thumb on the spring-loaded mechanism and pull the crossbar toward you, both on the top level and the bottom. Taking the tension off the machine, tilt it on its side, let the weight of the machine do the work, and let it collapse on itself. The key here is that you want to make sure that the wheels are pointing out when you go to close it, because they may get in the way and interfere with the closing process. As you can see, it's compact and it stands on its own. You can actually use the walker in its folded position as a support walker for short distances. To open the Lifewalker, you come to the front of the walker and put your hands where the stickers indicate open with arrows, and simply pull on the machine to open it up halfway. You can complete the opening process by pushing against the crossbars, and it's now in its open position. When closing the crossbars of the Lifewalker, you push the crossbar away from you with your hands on the plastic cover here, but you want to make sure that you don't get your fingers inside the mechanism when it closes. The handholds and armrests on the Lifewalker are designed to be ergonomically comfortable for the user. They're also made of closed cell foam that enables them to be cleaned antiseptically and promote good hygiene.